Okay, here we go. Welcome everybody to the channel. Diego here. Today's video is gonna be a bit difficult for me to film and publish because it's gonna go against
society.
So if you guys are entrepreneurs, if you have an entrepreneurial mindset and you already read the title, you probably already know what I'm gonna say. Please bear with me, stay till the end of the video, and let me know in the comments what you think about this. So today's video is gonna be about
College.
why is it that I think that college is a waste of time, and basically we're gonna talk about it. So see you guys in there. Okay guys, so I know the title of this video might be a bit controversial. I know a lot of you guys come from traditional systems that tell you that college is the best way to go, that you should get a degree, get a master's degree, get a PhD, whatever. But in this video, I'm gonna talk to the person out there. So you know you're an entrepreneur and you know that college is not made for you. You don't learn, you waste your time, and you know that you could be doing something else. So first point I want to hit, and I want to tell you guys, college is not for everybody, and I cannot be more clear about that. College is a standardized process. It's like a one size fits all, but in the process of making a one size fits all, what you're doing is that you're not personalizing things to a specific person. You're being general. So college is a process, an educational process that basically is meant to fit for everybody. And when you try to do that, when you try to standardize things and make them one size fits all, you lose personalization and quality. So there's people out there, probably like me, probably like you. If you clicked on the video, you are probably one of those persons that has that mindset. So just know that it's not your problem. It's society's problem. So society tried to create an educational system that fits everybody, and when doing that, they lost you, and they lost your, and you lost your priority, and their priority became the 99%, not the 1%. So this applies to everybody. Of course, if you have a learning disability or whatever, it's even worse. But in my case, it's simply a thing of mindset. If you guys don't know me, I study industrial engineering here in Costa Rica. However, I don't study because I want to. I study so that I can comply with society, which is even more hurtful. But I study so that my parents, friends, family, etc., so that they don't bother me, and I can continue doing my craft on the side. I'd much rather go through the dirty process of completing university in 7 or 8 years and don't have to deal with the social pressure of people telling me that I'm useless because I'm not in university or college, whatever. I much rather just shut them up, and sounds horrible, but I'd rather they shut up and I can do my thing on the side. So if you come from a traditional system, if you guys are struggling to block the external world and focus on your thing, just know that it is part of society. This is why 99% of people are in the rat race. That's why they are part of the 99% people. What we're trying to do is be part of the 1%. So two main aspects. People will always tell you to go the safe way. That is just the way things work. If you guys didn't watch my last video, go ahead and watch that. I talk a little bit about Robert Kiyosaki, the poor mentality, how poor people think, and how they always take the safe route. So people will always choose
The safe route.
even though it's not as safe as they might think. So going to college, getting a degree, getting a master's degree, none of that is going to assure you that you're going to be happy, successful, and really do what you love. It's basically the opposite. You're limiting yourself and you're getting your freedom out of the equation. You're doing what people expect you to do and not what you really want to do. So people play the safe route, even though it's not as safe as news media or your parents or your family or your friends tell you. Having a college degree is not an indicator of success, and it doesn't guarantee success. People think that having a college degree is magic, and once you get the college degree, you're done. So you go ahead and kill yourself in college and study 24/7, and you want to get a doctorate, PhD, or whatever. And you think that by doing that, you're going to be safe and you're going to be long term successful, whatever. That is just not true. And the other way around, not having a college degree is fine. Not going through a master's program, a PhD program, it is fine. As long as you're willing to learn, because I'm not against learning, and that's going to be the clear distinction. I'm not against learning. I'm all about learning, but it's just a different approach. My approach is much more practical. So instead of reading books about having a business, I have my two businesses, and that is how I learn business. Instead of going to business class and learning from a textbook that is probably 70 years old with a professor that probably never has had a business, instead of doing that, I'm literally sending myself out there and jumping into the water, and I have my two businesses. So every single day I have to run my business, and that is how I learn business. Because in the end, there's going to be two parts: theory or the practical aspect of anything you learn. So one thing is what you read and what you do assignments and tests or whatever about, and the other thing is actually applying that knowledge. What is the main issue with college? It is 80% theory and maybe 20%, no, like 10% practical and 10% absolute waste of time. But there is nothing more powerful than taking action and actually doing things. So if I teach you how to write by word, you're not gonna know anything and you're not gonna understand anything. But if you grab a pencil and start writing, you're gonna get better much faster and you're actually gonna learn. People think that by going to a class and going to sleep, I say this from experience, that by going into a class and falling asleep, playing on your phone, talking to your friends, you're learning. But it is much deeper than that. Learning is not a guaranteed, not guaranteed. You learn if you decide to learn, whether that is through college or through your own. So what are some examples of external sources of learning? Reading books, having mentors, accessing training, practicing, actually doing things. Those are like the main four things. Going to workshops, to webinars, to masterminds, all of these things that are more of the new school of thought. But they are great sources of learning because you're actually working with people that have done what they are teaching. The main difference is that in college, in the news, in your family, you're going to find people that talk too much, but they have never done anything. So stop listening to them. Follow your instincts, follow your heart. If you know you're not made for the college system, but your family forces you to go through, just go through, giving your minimum and give it your all to your side project. Just get your intuition right and give 90% of your effort to what you know is right. And then the other 10%, we can waste it just so that external sources don't bother us and they let us be who we really want to be. So that was more of a serious video. This is for me and for you guys. This video benefits us both. Hopefully you guys are not mad for me for the title, but it's just what I think. It's what I've experienced. It's what my mentors have experienced. I'm not saying go quit college. I'm saying Focus on what you know is going to pay the bills, is going to build your long-term success. If you think that your career and your academics is going to be the one that's going to do that, focus on that. But for most of us, and probably if you click this channel, this video, you are probably not spending your time where it should be. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one, and Pura Vida.